What is up, beautiful people? It is Diamond Leveled Up coming to you to show you my favorite lash combo. Super easy, super fast. If you need some lashes that look professional, use this Aveda lash glue. I will put all the links in the description so you have it. And this, I think it's B and Q lashes, all off of Amazon. Super easy, super quick. And I'm applying the lashes from underneath my lash line, as you will see. But this isn't the reason why you actually clicked on the video, okay? You clicked on the video to hear about the time that I partied with Drake, right? That's the real reason. I'm just gonna try to give you a full story and like the quickness of this video, okay? Because I've never shared the story and I've been waiting to share it, and honestly just wanting to know how much of it I should share, because it was honestly one of my favorite nights of my life. So basically the party was in Columbus, Ohio, and it was the second night of his, I Wish You, what album was it that he dropped? For All the Dogs album. So it was in 2024, in February of 2024. This was like right before Kendrick and Drake had their full, like, you know, public world beef that popped off in March in 2024. So prime Drake, he's in his like touring era, okay? Anyway, we got floor seats for the Columbus show the first night, and we ended up running into some OVO people outside of the hotel. My friend, who I will leave unnamed, okay? She knows who she is, okay? We're gonna call her L. Okay? She was there, and she picked out the hotel, kind of already just knowing that Drake was going to stay there because it was one of the most expensive hotels in Columbus. And she was right, okay? Because we ran into these OVO people. We saw Chubbs in the lobby, okay? Anyway, whatever. So we ran into some OVO people. There was a DJ that we ran into that was an OVO DJ. And I'm not going to say his real name, but we'll say DJ Spin. Okay, DJ Spin. We'll call him DJ Spin. He was outside. We were outside of the hotel, you know, whatever, chopping it up, having a good time. We saw a Mercedes-Benz Sprinter van, okay? These people walk out with OVO chains on, okay? They see us over there. They just start coming over to talk to us. As DJ Spin walks up to us, okay? He's got this big fat OVO chain on. Asks us if we're going to the concert. Of course we are. We're floor seats. Takes us onto the Sprinter van with him. We go in the Sprinter van, get to the concert. We're thinking we're going to go in the backside of the, you know, we're talking to him, chopping it up, exchange numbers. We think we're going to get into the backside of the venue. We don't. They drop us up at the front. We're like, boo, whatever. We get to the venue. We're having the time of our lives. We are on floor seats. My first ever concert, floor seats. I'm a concert goer, y'all. If y'all don't know anything, I'm a concert goer. I was on the floor with my friends living it up, okay? Drake spotted us while J. Cole was on stage, okay? He goes and sends one of his people down to talk to my friend L, okay? Who, of course my friend's fine, duh, but comes to go talk to her and says, and asks for her Instagram. Her Instagram would not load because there was no service there, so it was crazy, you know. She basically invited us to this party for the next night. We were like, of course we're going to be there, okay, period. So we go back to the hotel after the concert. Concert's over. We run into DJ Spade again. He's telling us about a party that's happening the next night. So we're like, okay, yeah, bet, we'll be there. So we go to the concert the second night just because we were invited to that party, and we were like, let's get some cheap floor seats again. After the concert had already started, we got some really, really cheap seats that were on the floor still. So we went and had this concert again. Okay, so after that, we go straight to Mandrake. And if you are familiar with Columbus, Ohio, it's a rooftop bar. We go there, okay? There's people waiting outside to get into this party. Word got around town, okay? People are not getting let in at the door. The bouncer guy is like, no men allowed. It's only women. Okay, we see some of Drake's dancers get in there. We're like, we're on the list, you know? We've been in contact with DJ Spin all day. We're calling DJ Spin. Come get us. He comes down and he tells the bouncer that, like, you know, he says her, and her, as in all three of us. were invited to come in, okay? And this was after we already told him our name was on the list, but he didn't even want to care about that. So he lets us in. Then there's another, like, pit stop that we have to get through. There's other line. DJ Spin disappears. We don't know where he went. We're like, oh, are we stuck? We can't get in. Okay, everybody's waiting in line, a bunch of women. Drake himself comes in the building and he looks over at us and he's like, damn, y'all army, aren't y'all? Or something. He said something like that. Something about us being in the army. We was like, hey. We was all just like, oh my God, we got to get in this fucking party. Okay? So finally, we're blowing DJ Spin up again. DJ Spin comes back down from the party because it's on the rooftop. He has to come down the elevator. Comes back down again. 1, 2, 3 says her, and her again. Comes and gets us on the elevator, okay? But when the elevator doors are closing, the guy on the elevator was like, this is the last group that's going up. And we're like, wow, we just made it. We get on the elevator, and her famous words were, can you believe it, y'all? Like, are y'all ready for this? And then we go up to the party. Drake is in front of us, smiling at us the whole night. Did I talk to him? No. But we was there with all his OVO people. DJ Spin was there with us. We was having a time of our lives, y'all. And honestly, just one of the funnest nights I'd ever had. And the fact that Drake was even just looking at me and smiling at me, and we were listening to Drake music with Drake. Like, who gets to say that they have been to a Drake party, you know, and it's an exclusive after hours party? He was there with us until 4 a.m. Okay, y'all? So that's basically my story. It's really crazy and exciting, and I wish I had took pictures, but they were not allowing pictures in there, so it is what it is. But it was a wonderful time. And that's basically my Drake story, and I've been meaning to share that, but haven't had a chance. So hopefully you enjoyed it. I know that was quick, fast, and in a hurry. If you want to know any more details, add some questions in the comments, okay? What would you do if you had partied with Drake? All right, and then as you can see here, I'm applying my lash. It's looking real good. I'm doing it from underneath, and I'm feeling real confident, y'all. Look at that. Beautiful. That's it. Love you. Bye. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe.